record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, we ain't trying to roll any stone for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way.
Hey, it's your girl Zoe, aka Melanated Beauty, back with you guys again for another awesome YouTube video. And this week's video is a polygel video that I know a lot of you ladies have been waiting for. This one I will be using a previous polygel kit that I have that I did a YouTube unboxing on for you guys, so make sure you check out that video, click that link above. And I will also be using my new nail lamp I got from Joyti. Also check out that unboxing video I did last week. So I'm going to be putting these two products together to see how well this polygel is actually going to work. Because last time I did it, it really wasn't a success because the lamp that came with the polygel was trash. It's only good for actual polish, not polygel. It was trash. So I will be using my new lamp I got and testing it out and seeing if it really is going to dry my polygel nails, because this is an 82 watt lamp. You can use up to a 54 or a 45 watt lamp for your polygel, so I'm definitely hoping this is going to be amazing since it has the wattage for it. So hopefully it dries properly and does not waste my time or my money and I have to buy another lamp because I don't have time. So let's get into this video. Alright guys, so these are the products I'm using. I got my polygel, I got my nail brusher here. This is the solution that you need, the wipes to wipe the tacky part off, and then of course this is your stick to pick up the gel and then to apply the gel onto the nail. Then I also have my dapping dish that you put the liquid in. This is the cuticle pusher, as well as nail clippers. And of course guys, these are the dual forms. You definitely need those. And I have my nail files here. I'll be using both of them. If you have an electric nail file, you can use that as well. So now I'm just trying to figure out the color that I'm trying to get here is white. And as I said in my unboxing video with this kit, it doesn't have the colors on the back of them. So you have to go through each one and figure out which one it is, unless you write it on there. So I'm cleaning my area, getting all this stuff out the way. Alright, so I'm going to prep the nails first, which requires me to push my cuticles back, and so you can have a nice cute base on your nails. So of course when you're doing manicures and things like that, you want to push those cuticles back, ladies, if your cuticles grow fast. Then you're going to take the nail file and shape and file your nails here. But first, there's some nails I need to clip because they're a little bit too long for my liking. Your nails don't have to be really short up under these dual forms, so you don't have to cut them like really low, but just cut them enough here. So like I said, I'm just prepping the nails. So I'm going to go ahead and get my dual forms and figure out which ones I need for which nails. These do have numbers on them as well, just like nail tips or full nails, so that's a plus with this. But of course, as you know, not all of them are going to go with each finger. So make sure you pick through these correctly because you want them to fit very nice and snug on there, so you don't have them too small or too big. So I'm just slowly picking out each one here that I need. And like I said, you know, it just takes time. So the first thing you're going to do is go ahead and put a thin layer of your base coat onto each nail, and then you're going to go ahead and cure them in your nail lamp. So of course, again guys, for polygel you do need a UV LED lamp because it has to cure the base coat, your top coat, and of course the polygel, or it's not going to work. So you just take your slip solution here, that's what they call it for polygel, and you put it in your dapping dish. If you don't have slip solution, they say that you can use alcohol as well. I've seen a few ladies do that, but of course my kit did come with the slip solution, which was awesome. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that in there. And ladies, you know, when you go to the nail salon, they be having them napkins and them paper towels out for you. So go ahead and make sure you get your area nice and neat, so you can wipe stuff away when needed. So I'm just going to go ahead and prep my brush that I'll be using so it's not still super dry. So basically here, what you can do, what I'm going to do here is take the polygel and just squeeze it right into the dual form. Now the other side of my tool with the brush on it has the pick that you can squeeze the polygel onto there and then put it onto your dual form, but I do not prefer to do that because I'm just getting one end of the thing dirty and then kind of making a little mess. So I rather just squeeze the polygel directly into the dual form. So you can shape the polygel into your dual form. You know, if you want to do them square, you can actually do a square shape in there. You want to make sure that it is even in there and that it's not overflowing on the side. You can make them longer if you need to and just file them down if you want to do it that way. So the polygel is sticky, so that's why you need the slip solution. You put the your brush into the slip solution, and then you work with the polygel that way so the polygel does not stick. And then you just gently press the dual form down onto the nail. Depending on the polygel, you may have to work quicker because it can move and slide the dual form away from your nail. So here I had a little bit too much, so I'm just trying to work with it and push it back in there so that I can get all the pieces on there. So underneath here I am flattening it out because once you press it onto your nail it kind of get bumpy towards the top, so I'm just flattening it out here. You can put your finger down on the table like I did and do that as well. And then you're going to cure it in your lamp for 30 to 60 seconds. It depends on the wattage of your lamp. So I am done. And then you just squeeze the sides of the dual form and pop it off. So of course I'm making sure it's dry because I didn't know how well the lamp was going to dry it. And I was excited because it dried it. And it's hard. It's really hard and it's really thick. Definitely worth it. So then you're gonna do this for all 10 of your nails, and like I said, I just squeezed mine right on in there, but if you want to use the tool that came with it, feel free. So I dip my brush into the slip solution and work the polygel onto the dual form how I want it. And you really honestly do not need a lot of the solution like I did, and you don't even need a lot of the polygel because it's really thick and hard. So I'm just cleaning it, and I could have too much on there, so I just put it back on the other side. And now I'm just curing it again. And like I said, you're gonna do this step on all 10 nails. And y'all, I was loving how this came out. I did really good this time. So now I'm done here, and I noticed that I needed some extra polygel on some areas because a couple of the dual forms did not fit perfectly, so I just wanted to make sure I had them like looking really nice, especially at the base. So I just squeezed some out and onto the nail directly, and took the brush and smoothed it on there. And you can actually do this with nail tips. My next video, I'll be showing you guys how I'm going to use this polygel to while I have tips on instead of the dual forms. So now I'm going to shape and file my nails. I honestly didn't have to do too much filing. I did make one nail a little bit longer than the rest. I think that was like my middle finger here. So I'm just going to go ahead and file. If you want square nails, like I said, you really don't have to do that much filing. So make sure you get that extra dust off when you get done filing. So polygel, it does have sometimes a tacky layer is what they call it. Just that shiny layer. So you're just going to wipe it all off because we are going to add a top coat. So I'm just cleaning off my area because, like I said, I did that filing and it was little nail particles and I didn't want that all in my area anymore. So now we are going to put our top coat on. Now the base coat that came with this, again, did not dry thoroughly like I liked it to for some odd reason. So I will be purchasing me some more top coat and base coat. But the top coat is the bomb, okay? It does dry, it does work perfectly fine, but the base coat, I don't know y'all, it just was not doing its job and drying correctly. No matter how long I let my nails sit up under this UV LED lamp. And mind you, this is a higher wattage one, so it should have dried it. So I'm just making sure the top coat is dry, and it is. So you're just going to do that for all 10 of your nails, ladies. So I decided, of course, to put some bling on my nails. So I have my jewel picker upper here, whatever you want to call it, like your little tweezers. And I just laid them down on here. I first applied a top coat and then put the jewels on top of the top coat and put them in the dryer to cure. And boom, my nails is done. Then of course you want to take this cuticle oil, put it on your cuticles, rehydrate them cuticles, girls. Rub it in, rub it in, rub it in. Alright y'all, so I am done with my nails and they came out nice. And it looks like I went to the shop. Yes. It took a little bit longer because I cured my nails for 2 minutes instead of 1, just because I wanted to make sure that they were curing properly. But when I got to my right hand, I did begin to do it at the proper 60 seconds, 1 minute. Just because I actually, like I said, knew that it was drying, because like I said in the beginning, the base coat would not dry. The base coat would not dry with my original light that came with my polygel kit, and it would not dry with this lamp either for some odd reason, and it's up to 84 watts. It was blowing me. I did not think it was going to work for this polygel, but sis, it worked, and I'm happy. I'm proud. Now, my ring finger, it needed to have a bigger mold on it, so it looks a little bit smaller, but all of the other hands look really good. Now, as you saw, when I flipped my nail over like this, my hand over like this, I was taking the brush and trying to smooth it out a little bit more so my nails wouldn't be thick underneath. But I do have some that are thick, like my middle finger here and this thumb, and the middle finger on this one are a little bit thick underneath, and I don't have my nail drill yet, so I couldn't get under there to go ahead and file it down a little bit, but they're on there. They are on here and they're not going anywhere. So I'm really happy about that. I haven't started doing acrylic yet. So it definitely, I have so much hope in this. I feel like it's gonna last longer than my dip. So we're definitely gonna see how long it lasts, and when it's time to do a fill in, I will come back to you guys and show you how I do my fill in and all of that. And I will have my nail drill, so it's gonna go a lot quicker and it's gonna look a lot smoother and everything. There are no lumps, no bumps, no uneven surfaces or anything like that. It took little to no filing. You guys saw me file my nails and shape them properly, but for the most part, it was really easy and really quick to do. So I'm super happy about that. I'm really curious to know how long they're gonna last, and they're very thick, so they're not gonna crack, they're not gonna break. I'm curious, like I said, to know if it's gonna be any lifting or anything like that. But this kit is really, really good. Really good. I'm gonna have to buy me some more base coat, like I said, because I don't know what was going on with the base coat from either one of these kits, but it's not gonna work. It's not going to work. It dried the top coat nice, it dried the polish nice, but that base coat is trash. It's completely trash. It you know, it holds on the nails as it should, but it didn't dry it properly, and I don't like that. But this Joyti light is the bomb, and it comes with nice colors and everything. This white is really good. Like I said, I want to see if it's gonna fade or turn yellow or anything weird like that. So how this polygel came out, you guys will see that in my next review on that when it's time to do my fill in. So guys, again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and check out the unboxing of the polygel that I use. Peace, love, and hair grease.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record.